This is the one thing that I wish every owner, whether you're an investor, government, or whether you're just a homeowner, knows. And it is the fact that their home or property does not exist in isolation, but rather as a part of an existing and interconnected ecosystem on which the future of the building environment, the future of real estate investment rely on. And for context, let me start with this. While professionals hold each other to higher standards for the owners, we look away or just focus on first order issues or first order benefits. Priority checklist, car or house first. Should I buy a house or should I build it myself? All issues of personal preference and priorities and lead to issues that will naturally fall in place when we get the first principles right, especially when a lot of people are just one loss of one paycheck away from losing it all, or simply because of faulty social, economic, or political construct. I've also seen how the most expensive and even the cheapest of homes don't mean anything when the system is not set right. And to make sense of this system, let me quickly paint a picture for you. And I cannot take credit for this. This is the work of El Haj, Isafiye, and co. in Housing Market Dynamics in Africa, where they perfectly captured the framework of the entire housing construction, even the real estate environment, of the core principles and the framework that supports it. Just imagine a building that has three parts: foundation, then pillars, and then roof. So for the foundation, you have government, legal, regulatory, governance, security framework of the government and its agencies. So that's the foundation. Then the next is 5 pillars. Have as number 1, infrastructure. Number 2, construction. Number 3, finance. Finance on the demand and supply side of housing, which covers income, fees, and wages. Number 4, you have informal settlement, slums. And sometimes soon we'll discuss how that matters. And number 5, you have land. So foundation first, then infrastructure, construction, finance, slum, and land. And then the roof is where you have the financial sector. If, as I describe this framework, you're already identifying structural problems with that framework, that tells you why setting the systems right has more long-term effects. And once we get these 7 foundations right, it becomes easier to get housing right. It becomes easier to get real estate investment right. My hope is that this revives a better consciousness to how much we need to revive and rethink. So instead of debating annual rent or short lets, let's take some time and rethink our first principle system rather than just focus on the first order benefits. If this matters interest you, I'll be breaking up these 7 pillars of the housing, building, and real estate sector and discussing them in subsequent editions. And I hope it helps.